all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rachak, Kwadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to all you sincere here. And the title of this video, as you've already seen, basically the high point of this kingdom, the kingdom that we're living in right now, okay, the kingdom that is ruled by Esau Edom, the elites of Esau Edom, the high point of this kingdom will be in its destruction, okay, and it's not going to be anything in this kingdom that you can see that okay, this is going to be the greatest time or greatest period in this kingdom, not the invention of the wheel, not sliced bread, electricity, the nuke, extracts, etc. Okay, there is no point in history that will be remembered all throughout history going into the future than the destruction of this place, the destruction of this kingdom. So this is the book of Jeremiah 23, verse 7, and it reads, Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that they shall no more say, Yahweh liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But Yahweh liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, and from all countries whither I had driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land. Okay, and this is, of course, a future prophecy going into the restoration of the house of Israel, when the Most High, through his son Yahushai, will deliver our people and he will gather his elect from the four winds of the earth. Let's go and get that, because right now our people are being scattered to the four winds of the earth, right? But the Most High will come back, okay, and he will gather us from all the places in which we have been scattered into, okay. So this is the book of, let me start from here, okay. This is the book of Zechariah 2 verse 5, and it reads, For I, saith Yahweh, will be unto her a wall of fire round about her, and will be the glory in the midst of her, and the her, of course, being Jerusalem, okay, a people before is a place, being the nation of Israel, which is the bride of our Lord Yahushai. Now Zechariah 2 verse 6, Who come forth and flee from the land of the north being Babylon the Great, okay, saith Yahweh, for I have spread you abroad as the four winds of heaven, saith Yahweh, because the Most High Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh has scattered our people throughout the four winds of the earth, okay, throughout all the parts of the earth. But now the Most High Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh through his son Yahweh is about to gather us back to himself, okay. Let me get these precepts right quick, so that I won't brought out the picture I'm looking for. Here it is. So this is the book of Matthew 24, verse 31, and it reads, And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. And when our Lord Yahushua returns, he will gather his elect. Okay, he will gather the elect. Lord willing, we are part of that number from all the places wherein we have been scattered into. And while he's doing that, he will also bring an end, bring destruction, and bring death and destruction to this kingdom, because this place will be destroyed and it will be made a memorial for all generations. Okay. Another Jeremiah 23, verse 7 and 8. This is a one hit KO right here, because nothing about this kingdom, none of its history, none of its accomplishments, none of the legacy that has been left in this kingdom will be remembered except for this destruction, or nothing will even be remembered as nothing will be remembered as like this destruction, because once this destruction comes, okay, which is the downfall and destruction of Esau Edom's kingdom, it is going to be a memorial. It's going to be something that will be remembered throughout all generations for all eternity, okay, because it is even going to be a new high holy day, and that's why it's being compared to the Passover, which is still an event you remember to this day, because when you think about Egypt, your mind automatically associates, before you think about any other thing about the Egyptians, the pyramids, okay, the hieroglyphs, the various other things, the first thing you think about is the deliverance of our people from the land of Egypt, because that's how popular it is. Everybody knows about Moses. Everybody knows about the deliverance. Everybody knows about the splitting of the Red Sea. And go down to Egypt and tell Pharaoh, let my people go. Everybody knows about that. Everybody knows about Moses declaring unto Pharaoh to let the Israelites go. And in this kingdom, our Lord Jehovah will come in the stead of Moses, and he won't be asking, okay? He's not going to be asking nicely like Moses was. If you Edomites like, don't release. Don't. If you Edomites like, you can chain up the Lord's elect. You can, put them in prison, put them to death even. It does not matter because our Lord Yahushua will still gather his elect and he will still deliver them and he will still destroy this kingdom, okay? And that is going to be the most memorable moment, the high point of this kingdom. Nothing you devils will do will be able to compare to the destruction of this place by the hand of our Lord Yahushua, because it's going to be a great event that will bring, first and foremost, it's going to be engraved into the memories of everybody that witnesses it, okay? And it's going to be a worldwide event, thanks to your advancement in technology. You devils have made it sure that everybody on the earth will see the Most High Yahweh Shai, Shaka, the Most High Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai, destroying this kingdom, okay? Taking down and destroying Babylon the Great, destroying your angel, which is your space force, destroying, this entire society, this entire kingdom, this entire infrastructure, the beast and his whore, right? Everybody is going to see it go down, okay? And nobody is going to remember anything about this kingdom except for its destruction, okay? And of course, the prophesying of this men of the Lord, Revelation 21, verse 4. And the Most High Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any pain, for the former things are passed away. That's basically the point I wanted to get. The former things, okay, which is basically the history and the legacy of this kingdom will be passed away, and new things will be brought forth, okay? New things will be raised up by the Most High Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. New things will be brought out to the forefront, okay? And our people, the Israelites, the elect of the nation of Israel, they will be in rulership, okay, in power in this new kingdom, okay, and the legacy of you devils will be taken out, as the scriptures say that this rulership, okay, this current kingdom, it will be as a dream. Now, I've forgotten how that precept goes. Let me see if I can find it. There are a lot of them, but there's a certain one I'm looking for actually. There are a lot of them, but there are a lot of them. There's a certain one I'm looking for. Let me just use this one in the book of Job. Let me use this one. It's like I've forgotten the exact precepts. But let me just use this one. Okay. So this is the book of Job 20, verse 7, and it reads, And the multitude of all the nations that fight against Ariel, which of course is Israel, even all that fight against her and her munition, and that distress her shall be as a dream of a night vision. It shall even be as when an hungry man dreameth, and behold, he eateth, but he awaketh, and his soul is empty. Or when a thirsty man dreameth, and behold, he drinketh, but he awaketh, and behold, he is faint, and his soul hath appetite. So shall the multitude of all nations be that fight against Mount Zion. Okay, so you're going to be nothing more than a memory, a fever dream, okay? That's basically how this kingdom is going to be like. Something that, you sleep, you wake up, you go a few hours into the day and you forget what you've even dreamed about. And you actually have had that kind of dream before. That's basically what this society and this kingdom will be like to us in the kingdom. And you won't even really remember, what was going on in the kingdom like that. You'll be thinking about it, but you're trying to recall it, but you won't really, have your mind too deep into what was even going on in the kingdom. Even with our good memory, you're going to find it hard to remember some things going on in the kingdom. Or was that car that everybody was killing themselves over? That phone. That phone that had the shape of a, is it a mango that was is it a sports mango that everybody was killing themselves over? That's how it's going to be in the kingdom. None of the work, now let's get that picture as well. Because all the works in this kingdom, all the buildings, the great infrastructure, right? And you are seeing it happen right before your eyes, where all these things are already being destroyed. Okay. And let me get that precept. So this is the book of 2 Peter 3, verse 10. But the day of Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Okay. And all the works of this kingdom, all the great, all the great things in this kingdom, the things that basically are seen as the glory of this current system, this current kingdom will be burnt up, will be destroyed, and none of it shall remain. Okay? Because this world, it was made to be destroyed. And you can read about that in the book of Romans, the ninth chapter. Even for this same reason, the Most High said it unto Pharaoh, Pharaoh being the king of Egypt, okay, spiritual Sodom, spiritual Egypt, which is America, Babylon the Great, okay, and this kingdom, this system, this beast system that we're living under. And the Most High, however, Shai said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power through thee, right? Second Ezra 6 verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, and the hand is betwixt the heel, okay? Because right now we have our foot, yeah, we basically have our hand at the heel of Esau, are about to pull them down from their power, okay? Because the next kingdom that's coming up, the kingdom that's about to be in power next, the kingdom that's about to be in rulership, and the mountain of that kingdom, the government of that kingdom is about to be established. Is the kingdom of our Lord Yahushua, the kingdom of New Jerusalem, okay? And that is why all creatures, peoples, the whole earth, in fact, is waiting for this place to be done away with, okay? And we'll get some precepts to prove that, Here's a good one right here. Romans 8, verse 19, and it reads, for the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai. Okay? And all of creation groaneth together, right? Let me see if I can get that precept. Here it is, Romans 8, verse 22. How to jump down a little bit. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruit of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan with ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. So all of creation is groaning and travailing and waiting for this place to be done. We're trying to get out of here. Don't want to spend another day, another hour, another minute, another second, another millisecond in this kingdom, man. Let this place just go already, okay? Let us rejoice in paradise. Isaiah 14, verse 8. Yea, the fair trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou hast laid down, no fellow is come up against us. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It raiseth up from their thrones all the kings of nations. Okay? Basically, I shall tell you from verse 7. So I shall tell you from verse 7. So yeah. Let's start from now. This is the book of Isaiah 14, verse 5, and it reads, Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. So once this devil is taken down, okay, and once all the darkness that has been made, once all the darkness and the covering that has been covered, the covering cast that has been made by these devils is taken out, and our Lord Yahushua brings in that new light, okay? Brings back light into the world, brings back righteousness into the world. The whole world will be at rest. The whole world will break into singing and rejoicing. It's going to be a great day when this devil is out of power, okay? And it's going to be it's going to be a dedicated high holy day for a remembrance for all generations. So with that, I'll end the video right there. All praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahwashai, Ba'asham Racha Kwadash, Wa Abad Babal. And through the Spirit, I hope you are coming out quite edified. Shalom.